sports betting consultant. Email us at moneylineparlays@gmail.com. That money line. 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 Welcome to this edition of NFL Moneyline Parlays. Please, everyone, like, subscribe, and hit the notification so you can get our Moneyline straight bets and parlays. Our goal is to get expected value out of every pick and parlay, win or lose. Let's get to the money picks. All right, guys. We have like a, what is this? 12, the 13 game split today. Let's just say that. We're going to start. We did pretty well last week. I think we went 2-1. I'm going to switch it up. I'm only giving out one bet, and I want to make sure that it's a money pick because, I feel as if the one I should give should hit every time instead of putting out 3 or 4 picks. So, college was miserable yesterday. I did not win at all. So, hopefully NFL can make me bounce back, which it usually does, and I can, get where I was. All right, first game we're gonna talk about is the Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills. Speaking of Miami Dolphins, 3-0. They traveled north to take on the Buffalo Bills. There's 2-1. The two rivals last faced off in the wild card game last season, in which the Bills won 34-31. Let's see if this rematch happens where the Dolphins beat Buffalo. So then my next question is why a team that scored 70 points last week play against the Buffalo Bills and not have at least 40 points on the board tonight. So this is a lean towards Miami. I cannot say that I don't like Buffalo beating Miami again, but it's a healthy Miami, so we haven't seen a healthy Miami at all. I would like to see if Miami beats Buffalo, and if they do, I want to be on that side. So, I have Miami on the money line, and I'll say this game goes over 53 points. So, you can use the total over 53. That's going to be a doozy, a big game. All right, we're going to go to the next game, which is Philadelphia Eagles versus Washington Commanders. Philly is 3-0. We take on the Commanders, which are 2-1. Washington dropped their previous game at home to the Bills, while the Eagles come away with a win over Tampa Bay on the road. So I cannot lie, I give the Commanders more respect than I would some teams in the league. but I don't think they have enough to outmatch the Jalen Hurts show. So also I have Philadelphia Eagles minus 8.5 on the run line. It was 9.5 when I took it, but um, you can do all totals spread and find the 8.5. It's gonna go up, so it's probably gonna be over. Um, Under 43 is the prediction for the total. So I can feel this is going to be, Philadelphia likes to run the football. So um, we'll see what happens. I'm being a little bit slow. I'm sorry about that. Minnesota Vikings versus Carolina Panthers. Minnesota Vikings are pretty good. I had them making to the playoffs. I don't like Carolina. I don't use. Uh, I think Carolina's in desperate times. Um, they don't have respect for their backup quarterback, and their quarterback is basically coming back off an injury. So we'll see if he plays or if he doesn't. It shouldn't matter. Uh, I'm taking Minnesota minus 4.5 on the run line. All right, so um, I have the Saints versus Tampa Bay. Now, the Saints are missing their starting quarterback. They have James Winston in there. Um, Tampa Bay is pretty good to certain teams, and you got to watch Tampa Bay on this one. I have New Orleans at minus 3.5, but instead of thinking about who's going to win this game, I'm thinking about how many points are going to be scored. And I don't think it's going to be enough to get over the under of 40. I'm sticking with under 40 for the New Orleans Saints. Denver Broncos versus Chicago Bears. I think Denver minus 3.5 is a good bet for this game. Um, these teams are both coming off a loss. Let me make sure, double check right quick. All right. Broncos are 0-3. Were beaten by the Miami Dolphins. And the Bears are 0-3 and had a similar loss to Kansas City. So these two teams are both coming off losses. You know, um, Denver and Justin Fields, man. I'm gonna have to go with. Woo! I might have to change my bet up on this one, man. But let's just say this is a lean minus 3.5 for Denver, but I might change it up and go with Justin Fields and their smash run type football. If they can control the game, they can beat Denver as well. I don't know hear too much about Denver, but besides them having Sean Payton as the head coach, and he's having a time there. So, uh, one thing I can say is that with that being said about Sean Payton, he comes with defense, and I'm pretty sure both of these teams um, are going to play enough so one will win, but the game will be under 46. Neither club is averaging more than 25 points over the first three games. So this will be an excellent pick for the under of 46. Uh, I like that play better than the -3.5 is going under 46 because this game is irrelevant to us, but it's more important to them. So I'm definitely thinking at -110 under 46.5. I'll update it in the community. Um, just be looking out for the picks that I put in the community. All right. Chargers versus Raiders. I have the Chargers winning this game -6.5. Let's see. There we go. I probably pretty want to start with go to the power ratings on the NFL and stick with the teams that had a better power rankings. Also, um, that's the truth. I like this game. I have Los Angeles at -6.5. You can back it all the way down to -4.5. The spread has changed since I made this decision. So you can change it back down to -4.5 and have it really for a touchdown regardless. But I think the Chargers should beat the Raiders. The Raiders have a good defense though, so we'll see. Uh, Arizona Cardinals versus San Francisco 49ers. I think the 49ers are on another playoff run. The way they're playing, I think they're already in the playoffs, to be honest with you. -14, that's two touchdowns. You know, um, I don't know if the way Arizona's playing, I think it's going to be a tough one. Just like Dallas came through there and got whooped at home, I'm thinking San Francisco might be whooped too, believe it or not. Brock Purdy is good, but I think they have a sleeping giant with this new quarterback, Joshua Dobbs. He played better than the last game, but if he can will Arizona to play their best, then I think they have a chance to cover the spread because that's too many points. -14 is too many points, man. I had to think about it because um, I like the under of 44 better, but um, I want to go back and see how many times, what's the average to make sure. But the game plan probably is for one of the teams to sit back in the zone and just watch things happen. So um, I'll take the under 44 for the 49ers. This last game, New England Patriots versus the Cowboys. I gotta go with the Cowboys on this one, man. I didn't have it listed down there, but um, I think Dak versus Ezekiel, and I'm pretty sure Belichick is gonna give Ezekiel every reason to try and score and be the best since he left Dallas. But I think Dak is probably gonna light him up from behind the line of scrimmage. I got Dallas at -6. The total this game probably is an NFC matchup where the over has hit 4 out of 2 times. New England to win, the over has been 6 out of 2 times, indicating the likelihood of offensive fireworks following the victory. So I would go to over a 43.5 with the Cowboys versus New England. And I might do a over parlay because over under parlay because I see some good picks for that instead of being on the run line or the money line. Be honest with you, it's just week 4. Please, guys, like, subscribe, hit the notifications so you can get our straight line bets and parlays. Be looking in the community for the money picks that we select to play with today. And thank you guys for listening.